Hello. Hello, everybody. Hi, everyone. We're here discussing the issue that had seems like it's become a situation within the past few days. Tine nyaya Mvana. Mvana dzimbori chiko Mvana. Let's see what's happening here. Tanzwa nekutukwa hanzi muri Mvana chino. Hi, everybody. Hi, Eddie. How are you? Eddie, Carol, Amanda. Hi, Amanda from inside the house. Andrew Nguo, how are you? Muri boy, repanapa. We are here discussing Muno. You just write it in and I'll read it out and we talk about it and anyone can answer and we just really discussing at Skutukana. If anyone can tag that the guy that's been going on with this issue, Paul Mshambe, Mohammed V. Hapa. How are you, everybody? Andrew Nguo. Mapinda Amashosho, my sister, how are you? Memory Msarewa. Yes, there's a situation here, single parents. Inini, I've never really found Nyaya Kunzimvana insulting in a way, but as much as Izusuma Zimbabweans Pachedu, we use every little thing. Hi, Memory, Thelma, T, Zoa, Raymond, Paul Mshambi, how are you, Mangwena? I may not be able to see everybody coming through because we want to talk. Hi, Eddie, how are you? Nyari Peshi, how are you, Mangwena? Zviri kudini ngatitaureni nyaya yekuti Mvana, is it such an insulting word or are we just taking it to insult each other as a way? Do we have so much bitterness and anger amongst ourselves as separated, divorced, whatever parents we are, to a point that we can sit and insult each other? Why not just be there to uplift each other? Tichitendana nekukudzana nezvatinoita. Hi, Cynthia Chido Shami, how are you? Gwyneth, how are you? Tatenda muri sei. Hi, Everson, zviri kufaya here pasi nehondo. My sister, how are you? Yes, I want everybody to contribute to this. Hey, yes, Esther, how are you? Inini nyaya kunzi Mvana, to be very Mvana. Somebody Ngobile wants to know Mvana chi. According to the Shona, it's pretty much saying single mom, but now being used to insult each other in a way, just like Ure is prostitute and Ukanziure. Some people find it sekutukwa in I don't. Zvakafanana kunzinesi ndikanzinesa handisi kuche, I won't be crying kuti ndatukwa ukanzimpurisa kuti ndatukwa. If it's your line of work, then I think you should still be okay with it. To be honest, kunzimvana kundirwadze, unless if it's starting to be used as an insult. Hi, Wesley, how are you? Because pana my brother out there, Mr. He's actually my disaster wangu anonzirutendo futi. Anzi Mvana Chivata nevarume 2020. At this, honestly, I'm going to talk from my point of view. When I had mwana wangu inini mskana, my first child who is now 17. Hi, Rudy, how are you? It was never a regret. It was not planned, but when I figured out I was in my 20s, found out I was pregnant, I took responsibility and made it a reason to leave. Hi, my Nini Mfaro, how are you? We always find reasons to do certain things. Some people take it differently. Of course, business, they just can't take care of their kids and they got their issues. The thing of it is, where are you? I've had my child for 17 freaking years. 17 years, Ndega, to be very honest. Hakuna help and no one from anybody else. And then the thing is, you find yourself Urimvana. Hey, it's a point in Rutendo responded to one of my comments that I put out there, just saying, I'm a proud one and I will not take that back. I am proud because guess what? I have raised my kids well. And to be very honest, my first child, father not involved. He chose not to. And I can't kill him for that. He's been given access in every way possible. He doesn't have the responsibility. So why do I need to text him? My child sends me the Happy Father's Day message. And guess what? I'll take it because I have done the responsibilities. Zababa. So why should we be insulted on doing what we are doing as women? We do what we do. There are single fathers out there, and praise her as well. Because I know it's not easy to raise a child uriwega. And I mean, if someone can tell me, my single parents, is it an insulting word as it's used now? I don't know. The truth of the matter is we kind of take things too far, especially Zimbabweans on our own. We have started taking things to this whole Facebook Live thing. We are going about using it all the wrong ways. Even if and this thing that's been talked about, there's other ways. These people never uplift each other. Who is going to be praising us as they are good women? You never see a lot of people, Africans, on Facebook. They don't. They won't do that. They have respect for them, and guess what? It brings the respect from the rest of the world to them because they are starting to respect yacho. Mushiti you talk all these bad things about us. Kuyaku diaspora is not been. It was a choice, yes, but we had to do what we had to do for our children. Only strong people leave their homes and go and try to settle somewhere else. And South Africa, if I remember very well, my father died. He used to drive trucks back and forth, Congo, back and forth, just because he was catering for his children. The reasons why we leave home is not just because we want to live. We want to do what is best for our children. And like I said, I'm speaking for my own. My 17-year-old, I have done it pretty much by myself. Father has totally declined the rights of being a father. And to us, he doesn't exist. He doesn't. Because it will show up later on in life, good for him. And it's a history of what people have children. Then they want to find a way of insulting. Give us a little bit of a break. Don't please just, honestly, no respect for women at all. Why would you sit around and talk about Mvana? The truth of the matter is, as we're speaking, and from you guys, I'm trying to read here. That man does not have respect for women. That's coming from Naomi. Yes, he doesn't, because when you air yourself out talking, honestly, video yakaitwa aired out na Rutendo. The other Rutendo guy, whoever he is, I just found out about him. It sounded pretty insulting in a way. I didn't take it for an insult. I just Portia donga. But the thing of it is, sometimes it's better to. I have learned from my own. Sometimes anger and bitterness leads you to doing stuff which is really necessary. I went viral over a year. I got upset about some rumors that was being spread by people that I don't even know. Got so upset, lost control, and guess what? Boom. That's just how things happen. And from that day onwards, I have learned to have self-control and know what I do when I do it. And if you're coming out live like I am today, I know I'm live on the live in front of the yard on my Uswa operation. That's where I am. I'm sitting right in front of the yard, and this is going to be all over the place, I know. And I had to decide to do this. I decided I wanted to join this and talk about single parenting. And we don't choose. The truth of the matter is, some of these relationships, but you're not even there. You are not even there claiming to be a family just because you want the world to look at you like a married man. What's the sense? And you have 5 other women out there. You're just as equal as us in Mvana. At least we are focusing on the important things to us, Mvana. And I have no regrets, like Rutendo said, she just can't shove them back up her behind. No day do I wake up thinking, I want to shove my kids back up. No way. My pregnancies were worse than having them outside. So I'm happy to watch them running around, Saka. What makes me feel like to be Mvana is such a bad thing if I'm doing okay. I am doing very well, and I'm sure there's a lot of single mothers and single fathers out there that are doing just equally fine. I see people, and I'm an experience myself. I have learned And I know how it feels to be able, at times, I don't even know how I'm going to pay my rent. But guess what a single mother does? She does not tell her kids. She stretches her way all the way back, does what she needs to do, does everything that she needs to do to feed those children. And Baba not there. Yeah, and if I'm just like that, Todd, hey, that's my guy right there. The man had an unhappy childhood, blames his mother. You shouldn't do that. And when you, honestly, like any father who shows up on Facebook insulting any woman about being a responsible person and being bitter about single mom and this, I know to take care of their responsibilities. But you know, we are not all like that. Give praise to where praise is due. Musati took care of place. We do try, and like I say, I have not been home for almost 17 years. Trust me, if everything was sweet and sugar back home, I would be back home today. Someone is saying here, murume forced kuchengeta mwana wa asingadi. Most men are denying their kids. Vakadzi are doing a great job. Give them praise. I admire you, Vamwe. We are married but single, Mutsimbam. This is real life. Someone here is, talking about being married. The truth of the matter is, being a family woman, I love to see Van Makabat, and I love to see marriages. I love to see people thrive in their relationships. But the truth of the matter is, I hear a lot. These married people, most of them are so very unhappy. And what makes you so different from us is the question. If you're just holding it down just so the world can see you married. Honestly. What makes you different from us in Mvana? At least is we are being called up. Call me any way you want. I'm just still a proud one. And the wishes are never to shove my kids back up my belly. One is 17, one 13, and I got adopted ones, and I'm happy to call them my children, because guess what? It shows me more how responsible I am. And every day I wake up, instead of planning about me, I plan about what am I going to do to keep my kids under a roof. And that's pretty much it. When I go out there to hunt, I'm hunting for my kids. I could go hungry and it's all good, okay? That man, somebody is commenting, that man needs psychological, needs mental and psychological issues. Thumbs up to all single mothers. Some are single because they want to, but never put down these unsung heroes. Yes, I agree with you. And like I say, I have met men in my life who wanted to get married like tomorrow. But because I'm looking at my children and thinking, you know, I've done it once, I've done it twice. Do I want to just settle just to be married, just so I can be called a married woman? No, I don't want to be that person. I don't want to be a trophy just to be called Mukadzaka. I'm better off in the I can make my decisions based on a small circle of me and my children. And like I say, I applaud you all mothers, all single moms, all single dads. Shout out to you. And no matter how they keep on insulting us, let's just be proud of who we are and go and post on your own profile, proud single parent, because you should be proud. You know you're doing everything, even if you're failing. Sometimes it doesn't all work out at all time. You could be failing right now. Keep your head up. Continue to cater for your kids. Naomi, I'm a single mom, not by choice, but I'm proud, and my son is proud of me. Dini baba ndini mai. And the truth of the matter is, we don't need kumera blambi kutunzi uri baba. It's your responsibility. It's the respect you earn from your own children. If you are not there, you're just not there. Why do you expect a happy Father's Day if you don't even show up for freaking 17 years? You've been given the window, and then you're expecting Kunzi happy Father's Day. And honestly, when our kids do that, they're doing what they feel is right, because if you're not there, why should they be looking for an address to send you a happy Father's Day? If you're there, you wouldn't be bittering about, because your kids will be your Father's Day will start coming a week before. But if you're not there, you're just not. Don't kill our kids for calling us fathers. It doesn't necessarily mean we have to have an item in our pants to be called fathers. As for me, I'll take that father role like in a heartbeat, because guess what? I've been that. I have been that, and it doesn't really mean you have to wear pants. It's the responsibility. Show up and be that father that is needed by your child if you want to be given that responsibility. Yep. Farai told my Forimbo, I know what you do for your babies, and great father, I could marry you in a day. You are a great guy, and you know, there are really good men out there. There are really good men out there who still have respect for women, and I thumbs up to you big guys out there. Tipewo respect yedu man. Kana chihure chacho chinenge chanyanyodini chekuti mobva matiimba paFacebook shuwa nyika dzese dzichiona kuti maZimbabwean. I've seen it happen so many ways. I know there's been ways that men have been insulted too, and we've talked about it. But hey guys, let's just make a bit of a difference here. Teaching all this whole story and start to be shown sevan vari vanodanana in a way. Even if we do it, ngatisazviite so publicly to people kuti vabva vati what's wrong nemaZimbabweans, because sometimes it's so surprising. Yes, man. I run into people and they say, oh, maZimbabweans, anozikanwa nembiri yekuti maZimbabwean men don't like Zimbabwean women for this. Zimbabwean men don't like Zimbabwean women for this. Why could we be put out like that? Say, there could be better ways dzokuti tiitwe titariswewo sevanhu instead of just being looked at as those people who always have something smart to say about each other. Ngatimboitawo mbiri for a change yekumboburitsawo mavideo praising each other, tichipraisana nekupraisana without insulting each other. It's so hard. Anyway, I'm just trying to air my views. I found myself being picked on just on a comment, but it was misinterpreted too, because when I commented on this guy's thing, I respect the fact that he feels the way he feels, and I spoke for myself, and I remain a proud mother. Never wish to shove my kids up my stomach. They are happy outside, and trust me, I struggle so much to keep my stomach flat, and shoving two big kids back in my stomach would be so hard. I can't drink anything right now. I'm too full from the weekend. Yep, Miss Poshi Makuru Mure. Yes, we gotta talk. We got to talk. We have to talk about this. These are things that just destroy us slowly but surely. Social media. There's actually another one that I found out yesterday that's coming up just like Facebook. And they make us go live like this so they can have enough information, because once you're live like this, you're out there. Farai says, hats off to the women who are fooled by deceitful men and made pregnant, then left to fend for their kids single-handedly. Real men stand up and take responsibility, and guess what? You're so correct. Real men do take responsibility. Some of them find reasons to just never be responsible for what they need to be responsible for, and we can't kill them for that. If it's me and I see you don't want to be a part, I won't even bother, because guess what? Instead of me sitting there thinking, getting a heartbreak, munhu kana asiri kuda haasi kuda, and pane pandamboona pakanzi anzi munovhura makumbo, you are responsible for this because munovhura makumbo, iwe uri kuvhurirwa makumbo. I mean, are you serious that you're not a contribution to this? Are you serious kuti you're going to blame it on the woman for kuvhura makumbo? Mainakirana, you're doing your thing, muri kunakirana, mukuita zvese zvikuitika pabuda kamwana, mhosva yangu. So wrong. So wrong. Let's refrain from these things. Refrain from these things of blaming each other for things that we shouldn't be. Let's start praising each other more than we just be playing each other down. It's not right. Especially, we have beautiful women, good-looking guys. Even Baba, Mvana, diaspora, whatever. Good-looking guy, but you know what? Now when I look at him, I'm looking at him like he's so good-looking from the outside, but his inside looks screwed up. The outside, although he's so loved and he's cared by all kinds, that doesn't matter. It's who you show yourself to be. Prove yourself to be that guy that you say you are. Hi, Tony Madigan, how are you? I can only try my best. No regrets. If you're going to sleep with a woman, be prepared to look after the kids. That's Farai. I love this guy, man. I just love this guy. He's just so real. I mean, people don't understand. Family is something that is made. You don't just decide, I'm going to do this. Some people choose to have abortions just because they know they can't fend for these kids. They weren't expecting it to happen, and it happened, and life has to go on. If you choose, then that's what your choice is. I chose to have my kids, never thought about it twice, and happy too, and will always be proud. Trust me, like honestly, very proud. Very, very proud. And to the single fathers out there that I see every day, my hat's off to you, because varikwana baba, there's some man, yes, chiwa turukubvunza ichi chirukunetsa amapfumo question mark mati kudi tikutukwa tazima tikutukwa tukunzi mahure kurara nevarume 5 zvino kana ndasiyiwa nefirst one ndomirira izvozvo zvokuti anzi achazodzoka just so I can have. The truth of the matter is, how many men out there have 5, 6, 7 single, women out there screwing with them, and nobody points a finger. Mukadzi kana akuzvitsvagirawo zvinomuitira problem yato big issue. Takaoma. Anyways, just wanted to air up live, and my mother, Bindi, mother Fushai, said she actually put out a video on her page that said, "Get a life." She's a mom who has raised her children the hard way, and she has done everything it takes to raise our kids. And guess what? We still wake up to Chitukwa anyways. There's never a right or wrong to this, and like we say, we only do what we can do. Msati tuko, please. Tipeo at least a little bit of respect, even if we don't deserve it. Just the fact yakuti tinomuka uchifunga kuti vana venyu vanoda kudya. Tipeiwe izvozvo, please. Just that little bit of respect is good enough. Live airing hangu from Papa Mauswa pa front yard pedu. Just wanted to speak about it, and I wish, I hope this Anambo Mona, that Rutendo guy, post a video. I'm sure the truth is, he does one and he responds to himself. He does one, responds to himself, and I guess that's just what it is. And I didn't respect in a way for him airing how he feels about it. Just stop insulting us. Just stop insulting. Stuart Mafumo says women are always left at the receiving end. Men should be ashamed. That's a guy, and when it comes from men, I actually love that, I love the fact that we can always see there's other men out there. There's a lot of good men out there. Please get it straight. There is a lot of good men out there. And so futi tichidzidza ungorarara tisatadzidza kuti pfungwa dzemunhu dziri paya muchivata nembanje dzega. That's what we wake up to, insults. Because kana azomuka mangwana haachadi akutituka taakunzi wakavhura makumbo ezifi yanga asiri pakati pekuvhurawo kuti makumbo achanyatsovhurika. Sad. Really sad. Tandy Lily says, thanks for airing this very interesting and encouraging. I thought this should be aired. People just get into a habit of let's air some fun things for a change. There's so many ways to get traffic to our pages, if that's the case, to get likes and whatever. Mandla is proposing. Mandla, you need to come kumba ijoshi. Wakurwadza. No, Mandla arore. Saka musanyeperwe. Ambuya si Mandla anopenga anakana ringi papo ndeye waya, so be careful what you wish for. Single parents, be strong, don't give up. Just prove wrong all these guys who have negative attitudes towards single parents. That's from Andrew Nguo. That's a man who can stand up and say, you know what, great job to those that are doing a good job. Because variko varikuita ma great jobs, I hold myself as one. I really do, because you know what, pane dzimwe times andairarama upenyu hwekuti handisi kuziva kuti rent ichabhadharwa sei, I'm not a superwoman. I do my best. So you're sitting there in your house thinking, you know, I have missed 1 month rent. I need to figure out what to do. You know. I may look good on the outside, smile every day. My kids see me smiling. They see me going good. There's been times I had to give up a lot, in order to win for my children. And I know the pain of sitting in the house not knowing kuti the next $10 yekunotenga grocery mumba uchaiwanepi musina kana chi mune mvura chete. I have lived that life. I've been up and I've been down. I've been up and down, and I have done everything. And I have worked many jobs in my life, and you know what? You cannot tell me what it feels like to be a single mom. You're talking to one life, and guess what? I have lived it from day one. I don't give up my kids to anybody else. Whatever it has taken for both my children, I'm thankful because the father of my son very involved. This guy, I give him, but the father of my son is a good father. I could be gone. I don't even count at times because I know he's taken care of. That's a good man. No matter what differences we had, we couldn't get along, we had to get a divorce, I still feel like he's there for his child. No matter what happens, if I go down to Dendo Zot, my son is taken care of. Yep. I know. My son is always taken care of. I'm getting a message here with my storage is full. I could be getting shut off in any minute now. I love everybody. We just had to talk about this. We'll be back again soon so we can be able to talk some more. Let's catch up soon. Yep. Honestly, sometimes pressa. People don't even know. People, all they do is talk. Hey, she lost this, she lost that, she lost this. We try. We are mothers. We do what we need to do. Guess what? Whilst you're talking, I'm busy trying to scramble for the next best thing for my children. Been there. It's been 17 years, and honestly, no help, no dime. Nobody has ever offered me a penny to take care of my kids. And like I say, I give it up to my ex-husband. Great father. We may have our differences, but guess what? Good father. I can count on him any day. Big up to him. I can count him on any day to be taking care of the kids, even if I go down. The truth of the matter is, if he's good, he's good. There goes my mother, Bindi. She just joined us. Constance Chaduka. Yeah. I give it up to the fathers that stand out for their kids, and my ex will never insult me in front of people. It's never about my parenthood, because you know what? If anything happens, I get the first call. If you want to fix it, go and fix it, because guess what? That's what parenting is all about. People have to come and get involved in their children's lives. If you choose not to, you are just forgotten. You don't get happy Father's Days. If you choose to be forgotten, you will not get the Father's Day. And don't kill us for getting that credit here. We are doing what we are doing. Don't kill us for getting credit here. Happy Mother's Day, happy Father's Day. If I'm deserving, I'll take it. Hi, my sister Pam. How are you? Healthy Living Girls CEO just joined us, and that's like a good mother right there. She's not a single mom, but guess what? She knows what single mothers go through. And if I'm insulted by another woman who kind of has walked the walk, I'll take it. But you know, the truth of the matter is, root cause of Mvana, mother wants to know what's the root cause of Mvana. I mean, if the guys don't choose to walk away, I'm sure everybody would be married. Hi, Nyari. Why apologize now? Crap people need to deal. Mothers suffer, and I'm proud to say happy Father's Day to my mom. Yes, give them credit. If you've never wished your mother a happy Father's Day, even if your father exists and you feel like your mom has done a great job, it's okay. Vanotora tuma insults. Neturo doko hanza andina kunzi happy Father's Day. Maakumera zviro mabrukwa. I mean, because guess what? I feel like I've been a father for a freaking long time. Yep. I feel like I've been a freaking father to my kids for a freaking long time, and I'm not ashamed. Nganangu anondipa happy Father's Day card, and she cries, she gets emotional about it, because guess what? She knows she's had other people father her, because her own father, nyaku whatever, chose not to be a part. At the end, and I hope in life changes. You never know. Someone shows up later on. Fatherhood isn't about the organs, it's about being available. What they need to sit down. Yes, they need like a high seat where they can be comfortable and feel like whatever. Big up to the fathers, Vanuchenget. Shout out to the Chumas. Yeah, Portia Donga said, shout out to the Chumas. Sometimes don't feel like a single mother. Yes, there are women who appreciate the men in their lives, and that's what we need to get more of. Let's start appreciating each other. Insults just don't take us anywhere. And we've done quite a bit of this on social media. We have done quite a bit of insulting each other, which is so wrong. Mama celebrating each other parties. Yes, apparently that's what they say. I mean, Mvana is said to be a woman who has had kids out of wedlock, not a divorcee. But the thing is, it's being used differently. Our men are using it. Most of our men, when they call you Mvana, they're pretty much trying to insult you. I don't know where it comes in. It's just like being called Ure. When they say Mvana to you, at the most they're trying to insult you. Then they try to sweeten it, to make it sweet at the end. And saying, some of them do, because you know, yeah. Why those names says Nyari? That's what I say. If you can call me my Kimberly, it's good enough. Why call me Mvana? And if there's a much more decent way of trying to make me, if you know it's gonna make me feel insulted, why even use that word? And at the most, to be very honest, nema shona angu being a shona kunzimvanaka. When you hear someone, we can call ourselves that, and it's okay as women or whatever family. When another man really comes at you and say Mvanaka, they're really trying to insult you. So we've taken it as an insult more than what it means, if it means anything. Because I honestly, I still can't figure it out. Because anytime a man calls a woman Mvana, they're really trying to insult you in a way. Although I've never taken it as an insult. You call me Ureka, what can I do about it? I can't change the fact that you look at me that way. I can't. I cannot change the fact that you can look at a person a different way, and it's okay. Okay? Father's choice not to be involved, wanna resent for you for doing a great job, trash your name when you're just trying to do a great job. Mari is not my enemy of success. Famba na Jesu, and yes, we do. We walk with Jesus anywhere we go. Answer remember nonzi irresponsible. Yes, thank you, Calvin. I am a proud one. Will not change it for anything. Nyarimasha Yamombe says they don't know how to feel good about themselves. So it's abusive word that people use to feel better than others. Rule, let's call it that. It's called coward. Yes, you are very correct, Nyari. We should ignore that idiot for sure. He's a piece of shit. That's what Duchess says. And guess what? Hi, Princess Rose. That's the truth. Idiocy sometimes can lead to people doing stuff. Like I said, I've made my fair mistakes in life. History, a lot of people know me when they send me that video and daka ea goraka perapo ndipengereka because nanda gumburwa nesho ndaka gumburwa nazo, lost control and did that, and guess what? I live to learn. Not proud of it, but I did it, and I live to learn of that. Ngati from our mistakes. We do these things thinking we're doing very well, and like I can teach you something as on social media, what you do here will affect you for the freaking rest of your life. It will. So just be careful, Jamuneta. This is your daily life. This is you daily. Like right now, this is me. Pa my front yard, pangu, and airing life. And guess what? This can turn out to be anything. There's something that I probably said here that could, you know, I have done it on my own, 17 and 8, and very proud of myself. I feel you, sister Noma Gugu. It's not easy. Trust me, where we come from, indakabva nekamwana kangu kamsikana kaine 7 months kuZimbabwe kumusana netaurire maABC. Ndikauya nako kuno ndisingazivi kuti ndichanoitei, but you know what? I knew where my destiny is. I knew I had to carry my baggage with me. Never one day did I think I was going to leave my child kumshana. I had prayed kuti ndikashaya visa Mwari, I'm staying. And this was mwana wangu to be a burden to somebody else, because I did not want to hear it. I felt like even if I'm 22 years old, I chose to do this. Ndakagomera. I have to be responsible. And it changed my life. I wake up every day to that. I wake up every day to thinking, wow, Akura, she looks almost like me. And my son is just like me. Honestly, on my daughter's side, I don't even count for help. I just do what mommy has to do to take care of her kids. And it works out. After all, the bastard is single dad. No woman can stay with a monkey, somebody said. I'm not going to laugh about it. It sounds, yeah, you could be right. I have noticed that if our brothers feel inferior and know they can't get you, they start insulting you. That's another thing, Yakuti. Some of our guys, so they feel like if they can't get you the way they want, the only way to get to you is being insulted. It's usually like, let's start to stand up for ourselves and not get insulted by simple things. Because to me, honestly, they come at you like that. You give them the middle finger, you keep going. Give them the middle finger, keep going. Because guess what? The moment they see the attitude is a total different thing, it's going to really get them going. Kill them inside. Keep going. Do your thing. Take care of your kids. Don't ever change anything. Don't change what you feel. It is what it is. You are who you are. Take care of your kids. Don't stop now. I have done it for 17 years. I have had to make different changes in life. You change. Make another move. Do what fits. Don't live for anybody. I live my life for me. The way people will feel is, hey, people are busy laughing when you're trying to make adjustments to suit how you want your children to be comfortable. Wake up, Chichisekwa. Hey, I have just decided to change profession. Guess what? I'm looking at it like Mvana is going to college very soon. How can I be helpful? Raise their right. Yes, my daughter got her first job as soon as she was legal to get a job. I can see I kind of raised myself, Jokuti, in a way. I pray that she gets a good man in her life, because if she doesn't, she's ready to daddy her life all the way to the end, because guess what? He's not there. And I've already told her, I said, you need to stop thinking about getting birthday calls. You need to stop thinking about, specific things that will never come. If you've been waiting for these years, he may never show up, okay? He may never show up, so stop. Put him to sleep and keep going. If he does show up in the future, good for him. We will never shut him out. No, we won't. We won't shut him out. He will show up. He's just going to be ashamed, because guess what? Mommy has raised a warrior. That kid, I'm actually glad sometimes, maybe daenda kada kumuraise kushingirira kuti murume chino murume wekurumani. My grandmother always used to say, munoti murume uri kuya pane every day uchichema undarohwa ngemurume wacho ngewekumborumani wacho. And you know what? I've taken it to church. I think about it every day. It's not that I don't want to be with somebody. I'm sure someday, I'm told every time, one day you will wake up lonely. And the truth of the matter, kurorwa doesn't necessarily mean, it's just a paper. It costs me a lot of money to get rid of that paper at some point in life. A lot of money. So sometimes I just feel like a good friend where you get along, you know what you're doing. God is good all the time. We are changing lives. Yes, my sister Pam, Healthy Living Girls, she runs she's been helping me to keep in shape. Pam's a good job. Go check out her group, Healthy Living Girls, HLG, by Pam Zembra Duchess Cleo. I said all that was said by that guy comes from small Swilly syndrome. I come from a single mom. Honestly, You're correct. Yep, single mom who met a single man without kids, and he's the greatest dad ever to my kids. Kushaya moyo chete kwe that guy, he's a bitter someone. Shine strong woman, been there and got a t-shirt. God bless Tina Hazel, but that tirade, was it necessary? Being single mother is emotional. Sometimes things happen and men can't live up to their responsibilities. So what? So munofira kunzi Mrs. Ningiere usanzi Mvana. Truth of the matter is, you're correct. People die for that MRS. Inini, I die to keep it off my portfolio. I don't care. If it comes good, the truth of the matter is I'm happy right now when I feel like I don't have to be responsible for another old man in my house that is behaving like a 13-year-old kid. Truth might sound like a little painful to hear, but the truth is some men are just like having another kid. You have to feed his behind. Gotta make sure you have to make sure you pick after him. Sometimes one less is better. Deal with Jawaka Gomera, because it's not my problem that you can't be a man. Some of these guys, couch potatoes. All you know is you come home from work sweating it out. He's on the couch, eating up all the food in the house. Joyce, you missed out quite a bit. There's been some videos around about Mvana tichitukwa edu. I'm so tired of listening to it and hearing it. But anyway, just wanted to come out and talk about it. Everybody has their own view, and everybody will be respected according to what they feel. I'm sure there's a lot of men out there that feel like they're not having the respect they want from other women, but respect is due where respect is worked for, honestly. Thank you, Ravi. Thank you. I can't respect you if you don't have any for me. Honestly, you have to earn it. You have to earn it. I could call you dad, but if it's just a word. Yep, I could call you dad. Alex Munyai, thank you. Rutendo, I feel like you're encouraging your sisters to go single. Those very mutzim. But Alex, let me tell you something. I'm not encouraging any sister to go single. It's a choice. Nobody is encouraged. You are not forced to eat it. It's where you are. You are in those shoes. You do what you need to do. When they are happily married, good for you. I'm so happy. I love to see happy families. But trust me, nobody is told to go single. Wega. And being single is nothing. Chiko. Kunzi single kwacho chimbori chi. Honestly. Hakuna encouraging to go single. If you feel like you're being encouraged, good for you. That means you need to be single. If you're feeling like you're getting encouragement from me to be single, run for your life. Something is not working right. Please. What makes people think because you're single? If I was happy, I would have stayed there. There's been a time where I used to say, Didi, I want to have my kids by one man, blah, 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 blah. It's a wish. We all want that. But life gives you something totally different. Life gives you something totally different. It's every young woman's dream to grow up, be married to one guy, have a life, just live happily ever after, and just get to know that one man. Trust me, that's not reality. The reality stinks, but the truth of the matter is, it doesn't always turn out like that. Honestly, who tells me kuti most of these single women out there have just decided to wake up single? You have to look at what you have on your plate. Is it productive? Look at your next 10 years. Look at what you're living today. These guys, most of them just live for today. As long as they eat today and go to the toilet, they're good to go. As long as they eat today and go to the toilet, they don't have no idea whatsoever kuti next year, how are we going to live our next 10 years? No, it's just about today. If they are happily married, honestly, to Alex, you're getting a response there. Alex, no one who is happily married needs to be encouraged. That's the truth. If you are, like I said, I'm a widowed mom. I can tell you when these men look down on me at or any single women, it's usually because they are threatened by the strength of our abilities to do without a man. Yep, that hits a raw nerve, and all they want is to badmouth us. Yes, you're very correct, Sister Juliet. It's I have had to deal with sometimes in Dinogara, so and I'm listening, I'm saying, are these guys even real? Are these guys even real to be sitting there giving up all these insults? And I'm saying to myself, God knows and God bless them for how they feel, because you know what? That's all you can do. You pray for them. Yep. If you're not happy there is no point of staying in all the name of being married. These guys are just intimidated and insecure, because women are doing double jobs and they can't. That's the truth. Most of them are very, very scared of fathering. Being a father is a big responsibility. Susana Baba Wedu used to have to go to Sango for months, years, just to get bread for the family. Mommy is home having our parents kind of had it better in a way, because, you know, Baba would go South Africa. My father almost died in Congo driving trucks, getting all sick and everything, trying to cater for the family, raised his 6 children, and, you know, good job to him, you know. That's when you look at it, you see a good example of a father. And, you know, no matter the differences, I still give it up to my father. When I look back, even back to my grandparents, my grandfather was a winner for the family. He raised 12 of his own, including many others, myself too. Great job. My grandmother did her thing at home, grew her crops, had chickens going, because guess what? The man was always out to get the bread. The man was always out to get the bread. And now these young boys here can sit on the internet and be bad-mouthing, talking dirty about us. Get a life. Let's get a life. Let's start praising each other. I do give it up to all the single parents out there. Fathers, mothers, keep doing your thing. And I know kuti pane vamwe vakadzi vanoto insult all these fathers because they can't take the pressure kuti murume is actually raising the children without them. You all too need to get a life. It's not about the man, the woman. It's about what's important, priorities. Let's stay on it, guys. I'm just gonna take off here. I think I've talked enough today on this one, and I hope y'all have a beautiful, beautiful week. It's been nice, and I'm sure I'll be getting a lot of backlashes very soon. And guess what? It's all good. Life is about living, and no insults. I'll be okay, and I'm still a proud single mom. I am. Will not change it for anything. And Alex Munyai, vanzi vazhinji vakasiya dzimba, and yeah, down the line they're desperate to get even a toy boy vachishaishwa. Well, I don't know your situation, Alex, but you know, whatever the case is, I don't know. I'll see you guys later, and I love you, everybody. Thank you for joining me. We will have more interesting topics coming through. I'll be happy to discuss anything that you guys feel like should be discussed. I had to come with this one because I felt like, wow, it kind of turned out a little bit different than what I was expecting. Hi, Tony. Thank you. Thank you. My friend Tony says, congratulations, Rutendo. You're telling it like it is. See it from the heart, and it's so refreshing to listen to someone like you who speaks from the heart. Thank you, Tony. And I'm going to go right now, people. It's been nice, and hope you all share the information. I know there's going to be a lot of backlash, and I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. I'm good. Whatever I say, nothing was scripted. I just decided to sit here and just talk. And that's what it is. Life is about being real, and I keep it real every day, all day. I don't care who watches and who don't. It's not about being watched. It's just about doing what we're doing. And I thank you all for coming through. I love you all. Thank you. Mwah.